Hi everyone, Coach Stefan Rudolph. Beautiful day here in Oceanside, California. Coming to you straight from Scared Sober. A little sunny out here today, can't complain. February 1st, 2026. Beautiful day in Oceanside, gonna be 74 out here and blessed. Call it a blessed mess in recovery. Sometimes that's the funny joke. But been 13 years sober and coming to you from Scared Sober and helping you today with motivation, inspiration to getting your life straight and keeping it straight. One person asked me, and he came up for the topic of today, about what the shift was, what the difference was when it came in my life to being scared sober, scared straight, but also making that shift, making that growth. And the biggest part of my life was understanding that I had to break the 51% rule, I called it. I learned this in sales and learned this in life and in other aspects of life, but 51% for me was not being 49% all in. It was breaking that barrier to getting to the 51% where I said, I'm there and I'm growing every day. Because every time I came a little bit closer to sobriety, a little bit closer to long-term sobriety, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, even 6 months at one time, I just felt like there was this voice back in my mind that said, it's okay, you can try again. Even in my case, after DUI, after DUI, after DUI, after insanity, after divorce, after jail, after homelessness, I could not wake up. I could not get up and I could not grow up. I was trying versus doing. I was escaping versus facing reality. I was blaming versus gaining. I wasn't gaining anything because I wasn't facing reality. The reality that living without this relationship that was in my life for 25 years, this relationship that destroyed all other relationships, friendships, relationships, marriage, anything and everything in my life, it destroyed. I had to face it in order to erase it. I had to become one with the new self, but I had to sober up, look up, get up, and grow up. And that part right there was the hardest part for me. I want to put this message out to you today. What's the hardest part for you right now in sobriety? Subscribe, like, and share on here. Put your message down here for others and pass this on to others, because these words that you hear are not from fear, but it's for coming near to the new possibility of becoming the new self. Control, Alt, Delete, reset your mind, reset your life. You're going to hear that a lot on this channel. You're going to hear a lot about less blamingism, more action, more doing, more being, more focusing on a healthy self. The healthy self will heal thyself. One day, one thought at a time. Heal thy. Put those words together, healthy. Sobriety is about self-awareness and self-honesty and being able to call yourself out. Excuse the excuses out of your life. That's been one of my quotes over the years. Excuse the excuses out of your life. You have to be able to face it in order to erase it. And that's an understanding that the old you that was bringing you into this level of insanity, of drinking, of using, of escaping, of blaming, needs to be called out and shifted out into a new you. Sobriety is focused on self-motivation versus alignment. You need to be able to be aligning yourself in sobriety and not just motivating yourself. Of course, motivating yourself is good, such as when I woke up in the mornings many times, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9, even 9 a.m., I felt like I need to get sober. I need to do this. I need to focus. I need to change my life, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't be it. So aligning with sobriety has a way to differentiate the difference in your life with the healthy self. Again, the healthy self is the new self, and understanding about this. So when you're sober 6 months, when you're sober a year, when you're sober 2 years, and you're focusing on this new self, you're living it, you're being it. So the self-awareness is an understanding about the new you and who has to run your life at that 51% rule. The old you running your life at 51% or higher, of course, when you're first sober, it's like 99%, and it's slowly getting down. It takes 3 months, 6 months, a year even, to understand what that 51% rule is and how it feels. That's what my request to you is today. If you're battling this addiction, battling this reason to go back, battling these excuses, this is where you come into play. The new you has to take over. Because when the old you comes back, it's basically white knuckling it. It's basically saying, I can do this without help. I don't need that help. One of my clients and one of my good friends is struggling like this. He keeps saying that. I don't want to go to meetings. I don't want to show them I'm weak. This is how he's thinking. I don't want to show them that I can't handle it. I can do it myself. So repetition of insanity. He's been in the hospital 4 times in 2 months. He's been nearly dead twice of this with a 0.34 blood alcohol level, or higher probably at one point. He's not understanding that in order to fly high in the sky, as I hear this motor over me, this airplane flying out of Oceanside, it reminds me that you have to take off from the runway into a new life. You have to take off without excuses. Use the fuel of excuses to leave the old you behind. This is what I tell him in this case, but at the same time, white knuckling it. I don't need that help. I'll show you I can do it. Why? I ask. Why? What is the reason why you think you can do it alone? Why do you need to do it alone? This is ego. Ego. Ego versus spirit. Pointing here, ego versus spirit. So your spirit is saying passion, action. I can sober up. I can look up. I can get up. I can grow up. I can do it with help. With help, passion, connecting love, connecting the universe. But right here is ego. I don't need that help. Stay away from me. Get out of here. I can do it on my own. This is the BS of excuses. The BS is the bullshit of excuses. The shit is crap. The crap is fertilizer. Use that fertilizer of excuses as the new you to shift and grow, to fuel yourself on that fertilizer. Leave those excuses in the past. Let not those excuses run your life anymore. Let not the past that is past live in your present. Otherwise, you'll never get out of the past. Keep that in mind too. This is an area of Scared Sober where I don't want to focus on the word scared, but I know that you have to know that the past, the old you, should have fear in you to never go back, never look back, never want to be that old you again, never want to be that being that failed, that being that blamed, that being that had excuses, and that being that feared the new you. What's going to happen without alcohol? I mean, how many people out there listening now have been in a relationship and you can't get out, or you don't want to get out, but you know you have to get out. It's like a horrible type of relationship that you've been in for 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years, and you can't shift out of it. This is what alcohol was to me. And this is what I see in many people's lives, whether it's 6 months, 6 years, 60 years. The alcohol relationship in people is something that they need to clear and start over again in life and be the new you. Because without that ability to start over, you're never going to end one life to begin another. You have to end it in order to begin it. That is the 51% rule. On here, for here, to turn the nowhere to now here. Engage yourself to control avoidance. Engage yourself to control avoidance, meaning stop avoiding the hardship, stop avoiding the problem, stop avoiding responsibility, the ability to respond, stop avoiding these common assets of life. Every day when you wake up as a normal person, say, you have to go to work, you have to show up on time, you have to do your job, you have to respectfully stop at the stop sign, stop at the stoplights, respect others, follow the laws, follow the rules, and not keep doing what you're doing to break the rules, break the laws, and let something else rule you. That's what alcohol does. That's what addiction does. That's what gambling did in my life. Alcoholism, DUIs, jail, homelessness, everything was fueled by alcohol. So why did I keep doing that? Why are you still doing what you're doing if it's hurting you, ripping your life away, and killing you? Why, you may ask? This is the avoidance of reality. We have to face reality head on. Fear, false evidence appearing real. What if I change? I can handle it. So when you come back into an alcoholic mindset of, it's only going to be a little bit, that's what my alcoholic buddy's saying, I'm only going to drink a little bit this time. Every time he said that in the past 4 months, he's ended up in the hospital. Every time. And he won't change. And it's sad, but true. And I can't change him for him. He needs to change himself on the inside, if he ever does. This is a very common case. It was my common case. 4 DUIs in 11 years. But when I tell him that, I don't have any DUIs. I haven't been in a car accident. I don't have any tickets. There's excuses flowing. Excuse the excuses. out of your life. But he does, it's just, I'm not going against him, but it's a reminder to me of what I was and what I had to end. What are you doing that is similar to this? What did you do if you've been sober a while? Comment, like, and share on this about what you did that was insane and what you did to gain sane or to gain sanity, to go from insanity to living in sanity and being able to live a normal life. So in summing up, what is the one thing that you did out there in your life to change it? Comment down here again and subscribe, like, and share. Put a little flame, a little emoji, a little thumbs up. Something that you did in your life to clean up, sober up, get up, look up, and grow up. What did you do to shift it? How long have you been sober? What's working? What didn't work? Anything that you can help other people out there by going to meetings, by getting a sponsor, by getting sober, by doing the 12 steps, by doing all these things, but also in your own life. Changing your sleeping habits, getting off your cell phone at night after 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Have a rule about cell phones. That's a huge part, I know, in people that need to get sleep, need to focus on themselves, is drop your cell phone time and try to cut it in half. If there's 12 hours a day that you need it from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., then from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., drop it completely. Turn it off. If there's an emergency mode, or just do what you can to turn everything off. That way you're getting sleep, you're getting rest. Pick up meditation, pick up awareness of your eating habits, pick up prayer, in my case being faith-based. Meditation, awareness, and prayer. I call it the MAP system. Meditation and manifestation, awareness and attitude, prayer and or positive thinking. So if you don't have your higher power out there, you don't believe in that, any power to me that can create this beautiful day, this beautiful sun, this beautiful light and life, how can that not be a divine power of greatness? How can that not be God? How can that not be a faith-based wonder? This is the wonder of your life, the light in life. Bring it together, come together, grow together. Be here in the now, turn the nowhere to now here, and go now and grow now. Let me know what you feel is helping you in this channel, what you'd like to hear more of. If you are also a coach in this area, a speaker, or someone with an amazing story, please DM me, direct message me on Facebook, Coach Stefan Rudolph, and anywhere that you find me, let me know. We can get you on this channel as well to interview you. I want to hear more amazing stories about the in life, for life, through life, with life. Turn the nowhere to now here. Peace.